day to fellow authors and also Bandung Creative Movement 2025 representative. I'm Rahmiati Aulia from School of Creative Industries, Telkom University, Bandung. This research is conducted by my fellow partner, Mr. Rully Sumarlin and Mr. Muhammad Adharamadinka. In these opportunities, I would like to present an insightful study titled Technology Acceptance Model of Cultural Aesthetics in Interface Design. This research investigates an intervening relationship between cultural aesthetics and technology acceptance within the context of healthcare application, aiming to deepen our understanding of how cultural elements shape user interaction with technology. The study is undertaken under the aegis of Telkom University, underscoring its academic and practical relevance. The author's institutional affiliation provides a solid foundation for the methodological rigor and academic integrity of the research by situating this inquiry within a reputable environment. The study gains validity and trustworthiness, ensuring that the findings are not only intellectually robust but also ethically conducted. The author expertise and the institution's resource facilitate a comprehensive exploration of cultural aesthetics as an influential factors in interface design. The object of this study is to evaluate how the integration of cultural aspects impact user acceptance and usability of health technology applications by examining user perception, particularly through the lens of the Technology Acceptance Model or TAM. This research seeks to bridge gaps between cultural theory and technology design, ultimately contributing to more culturally sensitive and effective digital health solutions. The importance of culturally appropriate interface design cannot be overstated in today's increasingly globalized yet culturally diverse technological landscape. A design that resonates with user cultural expectation enhances not only usability but also emotional comfort and trust, which are crucial for sustained engagement. Within healthcare service, where their stakes are especially high, cultural tailored interface can bridge communication divides and improve patient outcomes by fostering user confidence. Healthcare technology continues to evolve rapidly, with application become ubiquitous tools for patient monitoring, information dissemination, and administrative efficiency. However, the effectiveness of these tools depends significantly on acceptance by health professionals and patients alike who come from varied cultural backgrounds. This variability necessities interface are not merely functional but also culturally coherent to ensure widespread adoption and impact. Despite increasing recognition of culture's roles in technology use, significant research gaps remain concerning the specific of culture aesthetics influence to interface acceptance in healthcare application. This study addressed that void by systematically exploring how culturally embedded design features affect user perception, thereby offering actionable insight for designer and policy makers striving for inclusivity and effectiveness in health technologies. TAM serve as the principal theoretical framework guide this research. Developed to understand user acceptance behavior, TAM emphasized two central determinants: perceived usefulness, the degree to which a user believes that using a particular system enhances their job performance, and perceived ease of use, the degree to which the system is seen as free of effort. This construct provide a structured way to evaluate user attitude towards new technology. Integrating time with cultural aesthetic principles enrich the model explanatory power by embedding social culture dimension into technological acceptance analysis. This multidisciplinary approach acknowledges that culture cues such as color scheme, symbol, and language can mediate user perception of usefulness and usability. Such integration allows for more nuanced understanding of acceptance behavior in culturally diverse contexts, especially within healthcare. This study employs a qualitative research designed to capture rich contextualized data about user experience with the Zi.Care application. A culturally adapted healthcare interface. By focusing on hospital staff as the primary users, the research leveraged first-hand account to explore how cultural elements embedded in interface design affect usability and acceptance within actual clinical settings. Data collection methods include semi-structured, interviewed, and direct observation, chosen for their effectiveness in eliciting detailed narrative and behavioral insights. These approaches enable the researcher to gather nuanced information about the interplay between cultural aesthetics and user interactions, providing a comprehensive picture of the application functionality and perceived value. The qualitative approach is particularly for investigating culturally situated phenomena, as it allows for conductive analysis that surface themes and patterns grounded in user perspective. This methodology ensures the validity and depth of findings, which are imperative for informing culturally responsive design strategies in digital health technologies. Zi.Care is a healthcare application specifically designed to integrate local culture elements into its user interface. By incorporating cultural relevant symbols, terminologies, and an Indonesian language interface, the application seeks to foster a sense of familiarity and comfort among its users, who are predominantly hospital staff in Indonesia. Key culturally based features including iconography that reflects traditional motif and color palette harmoniously with local aesthetic. This design choice aim not only to enhance visual appeal but also to build trust and ease of comprehension, thereby reducing cognitive load and facilitating smoother workflow integration for users. By respecting cultural sensibilities and linguistic preference, Zi.Care exemplifies how context-aware interface design can play a pivotal role in increasing acceptance and efficiencies of healthcare technologies, ultimately contributing to improved healthcare delivery and user satisfaction. Participants consistently reported that Zi.Care user interface is intuitive and easy to navigate, with clear instruction and tutorial that support users of varying technological proficiencies. The logical layout and culturally familiar symbol contribute significantly to reduce learning curve and enhancing daily operational efficiency. Nevertheless, technical barriers such as unstable network connectivity occasionally disrupted user experience, highlighting infrastructural limitations that could mitigate gains from thoughtful interface design. This challenge underscores the importance of addressing not only design aesthetics but also ensuring robust technological support in healthcare settings. Overall, ease of use was a decisive factor in user acceptance, reinforcing the necessity for interfaces that are not only functionally sound but also culturally resonate to maximize usability and satisfaction. The application was perceived as highly beneficial by hospital staff, streamlining critical workflows and facilitating quick access to patient data. This enhanced efficiency directly correlates with a reduction in operational error and improved quality of patient care, demonstrating tangible impact of the application in clinical environments. Users highlighted that the cultural customization features empower them to interact with the system more confidently, allowing them to leverage the app's functionalities fully without the distraction or confusion that often accompanies culturally dissonant interfaces. This sense of cultural alignment translates to increased trust and sustained usage. Such findings validate the integration of cultural aesthetic within technology acceptance frameworks and suggest that perceived usefulness extend beyond mere utility to encompass emotional and cognitive comfort derived from culturally attuned design. Cultural symbols embedded in the application interface profoundly interface user acceptance by affirming users' cultural identity and minimizing feeling of alienation. Customized color and icon that reflect local aesthetic values fosters a welcoming environment that encourage engagement and repeated use. Moreover, the dynamic nature of culture necessitates ongoing refinement and adaptation of design elements to remain relevant. This study highlights the importance of continuous user feedback and iterative design process to ensure that cultural representations evolve responsively along user cultural context. The implication extended beyond aesthetics, indicating that culturally informed design is integral to ethical and effective technology development capable of bridging cultural divides and enhancing inclusiveness in digital health technologies. Despite the positive perspective, the research identifies significant limitations related to network, infrastructure, and technical support, which occasionally disrupt user interaction and diminish application reliability. Addressing this infrastructural challenge is paramount for sustaining user trust and maximizing the benefits of culturally adapted interface. Recommendations include technical enhancement to improve network stability and expand functionality, as well as strategic effort to scale the research framework to other cultural and regional contexts. Such expansion would test the generalizability of findings and support the development of universally adaptable, culturally sensitive health applications. Future research should also explore user diversity beyond hospital staff to incorporate multiple stakeholder perspectives, fostering a holistic understanding of cultural, aesthetic, and technology acceptance across healthcare ecosystems. In conclusion, this study compiling demonstrated the critical role of cultural aesthetics in shaping user acceptance of health technology applications. By integrating cultural elements within the technology acceptance model framework, it provides a nuanced understanding of how culture mediates perception of usefulness and ease of use. This research contributes significantly to both theoretical and practical domains by illuminating pathways for designing culturally competent technologies that resonate with diverse user bases, thereby promoting inclusivity and enhancing healthcare outcomes. Thank you for your attention. I welcome any questions or discussions regarding this research or its broader implication for culturally informed technology design.